Sorry about the interruption, ladies and gentlemen. Ruthie's got an uncanny ability to call. Make sure you're on. Yeah, Ruthie's got an uncanny ability to call while I'm right in the middle of the video. But here's what it is. So here we go. Hopefully you guys can see. I can't see what you're seeing because you're above my head on my dash cam. So yeah, it looks like you might be able to see. I can kind of look over my eyebrows. Have you ever try that, looking over your eyebrows? Anyway, so we're in, we was in Sassafras, Kentucky, which is eastern Kentucky. On I think we're on 5 right now, going towards Hazard, Kentucky. And so I made my delivery first thing this morning. Had a load of steel for a small bridge, and it was a personal bridge. Lots of those kinds of bridges over there in that part of the country. People's have housing going down this really narrow road, and there's a river going right next to this very narrow, windy road, and people have bridges going over that from the road and over the river to their properties where their houses are, which are crammed up against the mountain. Pretty crazy it was. And people had bridges made out of railroad ties. Well, the guy that I was talking to where I was unloading, he said, oh yeah, they even make them out of cars. I believe it from what I've seen. So yeah, these hills are where the Kentucky hillbillies get their name, living in these hills. And these aren't half as bad as the ones I just came down out of. So I thought I'd make a video of this area, even though we are coming out of the hills, it looks like. Of course, I've been saying that for 100 miles. I ain't been out of them yet, so that's basically what they look like. And you see those, how those houses go up in there, down there? Well, if they go up in that little canyon right there, they would call that the holler. Lots of railroad tracks. So I don't I think I forgot how to talk with this camera on my forehead. But I very rarely wear this headgear, and it's very uncomfortable and very cumbersome. Imagine a big heavy phone hanging off your forehead. So anyway, but I'll do it for y'all folks, and that way you can get some video of big belly rebuilds coming out of eastern Kentucky in the Freightliner. This may or may not be the last ride in the Freightliner, depending on how things work out. We'll see. If I continue driving the Freightliner, I was telling Ruthie that we'll probably be just packing AJ up and taking him with me, because he's just not under control at home. He's just getting out of hand. So I have to take him with me and do some homeschooling on the road, and he won't like it, but that's just the way it'll have to be. But so if I don't take this job, then AJ will be going with me on the road. Just have to sign him out of school and have to do homeschooling on the road. So, but we'll see. I'm on my way home now, and we'll do this job interview and see what happens. looking the truck over really well, and it looks like another jug of antifreeze broke in the side box. So that was a mess. Had to clean that up. Well, I didn't clean it up yet, but I'm gonna have to clean it up. That's the second bottle that broke back there. I'm not sure why they keep breaking, and the reason why I was alerted to that is because I could see fluid coming out underneath the truck. So, and I also was laying on my back trying to look up under the truck at everything, and I noticed that my air dryer looks like oil coming out of the air dryer, and that's a sign that your air compressor for your brakes is going bad. The rings are going bad, so they want like $775 to $1,800 depending on what you get for those dudes. But I did see that they have rebuild kits for them, and those are right around $100. So I guess I can take it off and take it apart, rebuild it. I mean, if I can do all this work to the Caterpillar motor and everything else, I guess I can take that apart and fix that too. You know, budget's tight. So, and then I need drive tires, and it looks like I need 2 trailer tires. I got on the driver's side rear, when I first got those tires brand new, I was going across Arizona, and I don't know what I did, but I got on the brakes quick or whatever, and locked up brakes back there, and had some flat spots, and then I rotated the tires against one another so the flat spots weren't riding together on the duals. Well, you know, that wasn't so bad after I did that, but anyways, so that's been over a year, and the tire doesn't look so swell, and it's kind of knotted up, and every once in a while I can feel it. So anyway, and I'll have to do brakes for, you know, that I figure there'll be brakes, pads and drums coming the first of the year. So anyway, it's always something with these rigs. I mean, they don't go up and down the highways for free, that's for sure. In fact, my biggest ticket is the fuel bill that I put on. Well, one year I paid 70 grand for fuel. So if that kind of gives you an idea. So I don't know what I've done in the last couple of years because we're a little bit behind on our taxes. But yeah, it's the most expensive bill I got. Checking out that guard shack going right there next to that bridge. Nobody in it anymore. So we got 2.7 miles, and then we'll be getting on, making a, what does that say, a left, go west on Kentucky 15. Speed warning. Must be speeding. Of course, that thing always says speed warning. I kept going 10 miles under the speed limit. Speed warning. That's my ELD over there makes that noise. Well, my neck is starting to get sore, so see me doing this too much longer. Spader zone ahead. That is the speed zone afoot. No, it's ahead. No, it's a foot. A foot ahead. Not a foot ahead. Come on, don't just get next to me and sit there. How do you like that, ladies and gentlemen? Where they get there and they just sit there afraid to pass you, and what that does, it keeps you from being able to go left or right. So what I generally do when they do that is I just slow down. Making a turn here in 3/4 of a mile onto Kentucky 15. We are in, what's that say? I don't know. Yeah, there's a Cummins dealer way out here in the middle of nowhere.
In 0.3 miles, turn left, west, onto K-Line to South K-Line Highway.
Alright, it's way too much going on, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just have to say goodbye to you. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you watching us. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. And later.